Hey, have you ever felt stuck in the same old routines, like every day's just blending into the next? Well, don't worry. Imagine if in just 1 week, your life could take a turn for the better, bringing fresh energy, joy, and a whole new vibe. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 super simple changes that can make a huge difference. Try them out, Wasai, and see how much of an impact just 1 week can have on your life. Let's dive in and make this week the start of something amazing. All right, let's talk about cold showers. I know, it sounds rough, right? But hear me out. Jumping into a cold shower in the morning is like a wake-up call for your entire body. It shocks your system in the best way possible, instantly making you feel more alert, focused, and ready to tackle whatever the day throws at you. Plus, cold showers can actually boost your immune system and give you that extra edge to power through your day. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely uncomfortable at first. You'll probably want to jump right back into that warm water, but give it a shot for a week and see how you feel. You might be surprised. After just a few days, you'll notice you're more awake and sharper throughout the day. It's like this mini victory you conquer first thing in the morning that sets the tone for a productive day. So why not give it a try? Don't overthink it. Just turn that dial to cold, step in, and let the water work its magic. Next up, here's a tough one. No complaining. Sounds easy, but think about how often you find yourself grumbling about little things. The weather, work, or even just sitting in traffic. It's like a trap that makes you focus on the bad stuff and blinds you to all the good things happening. Now, imagine if for 1 week, you didn't complain at all. Instead of griping about traffic, you could pop on a cool podcast and turn that time into something positive. Or when work gets stressful, instead of venting, take a moment to compliment yourself or a coworker on something small, like how they handled a tough situation. I actually tried this when I was feeling stuck in a negative mindset. Every time I felt like complaining, I forced myself to find one positive thing. For example, when a work project got delayed, instead of getting frustrated, I told myself, well, at least now I have more time to make it better. And guess what? Within a few days, I felt lighter, less stressed, and everything just seemed a bit brighter. So here's the challenge. Try not to complain for a week. Instead, focus on finding the good in every situation and share that with others. Trust me, you'll notice a big shift in your mood, and who knows? You might just inspire those around you to do the same. Next up is a small but super powerful habit, staying off your phone in the morning and meditating for a few minutes. If you're like most people, the first thing you do when you wake up is grab your phone, scrolling through emails, notifications, news, and just like that, you're hit with stress and anxiety within minutes of opening your eyes. Now imagine starting your morning differently. Instead of diving into your phone, you take time to make a good breakfast, read a few pages of a book, or just sit quietly and meditate before jumping into the craziness of the day. Staying off your phone in the morning feels like carving out a peaceful space just for you. No bombardment of stressful news, no work emails piling up. It's your time to recharge mentally, to take care of your emotional well-being, and start the day feeling calm and in control. I've tried this myself, and the first thing I noticed was how much more relaxed I felt when I wasn't staring at my phone first thing in the morning. And don't forget about meditation! You don't need to be a meditation pro to see the benefits. Just spending 5 minutes every morning, breathing deeply, and quieting your mind can make a huge difference. After just a week, I noticed how much better I handled stress and how I felt more in control of my emotions throughout the day. For example, I used to get anxious about my to-do list, but after meditating for a few days, I felt more focused and less overwhelmed. So here's your challenge. Spend just 5 minutes each morning meditating and stay off your phone. Whether you use a guided meditation or just sit in silence, let's see how your mood shifts by the end of the week. You might be surprised at how much calmer and centered you feel. 1. Next up is a habit that's super powerful but often overlooked. Gratitude. Life gets busy, and we sometimes forget to stop and appreciate the little things around us. So here's the challenge. Start each day by finding at least one thing you're grateful for. And even better, express it. Picture this. You're at your favorite coffee shop, Sutian, sipping on a warm, perfect cup of coffee. Instead of just drinking it and moving on with your day, take a second and say, "Hey, thanks for making this awesome coffee." That small gesture won't just brighten their day. It'll also remind you to appreciate the good things in life. Or think about your friends. Have you ever felt like they've been there for you in ways that really mattered, but you never said anything? Try sending a quick text, something like, "Hey, thanks for always having my back. I really appreciate it." You'd be surprised how much a little gratitude can strengthen your relationships and create a positive ripple effect. And even if you can't always say it out loud, just feel it. Like when you're out for a walk and the sun's shining down, take a second to appreciate that moment of peace. Or when you finally sit down after a long, busy day, soon be thankful for that moment of calm. I started this habit myself by writing down one thing I'm grateful for every day, and after a week, I noticed I felt lighter and happier. That small act of gratitude made me realize there's so much to be thankful for, even in the chaos of everyday life. Try it out and see how it changes your mood and your relationships. Have you ever felt totally overwhelmed with a million things to do and no clue where to even start? That's exactly how it feels when you don't have a clear plan for the day. But now, imagine the opposite. You wake up in the morning with a solid to-do list, everything prioritized and ready to go. Your day flows smoothly, and you even have time to relax. Let's break it down. Without a plan, you start your day with a bunch of tasks, but no real direction. You get caught up in little things, and by the end of the day, you haven't finished anything important. You're stressed, exhausted, and there's no time to unwind. With a plan, you've made a list of tasks the night before. You wake up knowing exactly what needs your attention first, what can wait, and how to tackle everything. By the end of the day, you've checked off the important stuff and still have time to chill. Here's a real-to-life example. Let's say you've got a busy workday ahead with meetings, reports to finish, and family stuff to handle. If you plan out your day, you can tackle the report first thing in the morning, hit your meetings later, and still have time to hang with the family in the evening without stressing over unfinished work. Planning your day not only keeps you organized, but it also gives you more control and peace of mind. Start small and try planning out tomorrow and see how much of a difference it makes. Ever feel like you're juggling way too many things at once, but nothing really gets done? That's where prioritizing tasks becomes a game changer. Imagine you've got a long to-do list, but by knowing how to sort through it, you can easily figure out what really matters and what can wait. Here's an example. You've got a big presentation at the end of the week, but you also need to send an email, reply to some texts, and tidy up your desk. Instead of diving into everything at once, use the Eisenhower matrix to break it down. Important and urgent. The big presentation. This needs your attention now. Important, but not urgent. Tidying up your desk. It can wait until after the presentation. Urgent, but not important. Replying to texts. Quick, but doesn't need much time. Not important and not urgent. Other small stuff. Save it for later. By sorting tasks like this, you'll focus your time and energy on what actually moves the needle, instead of getting lost in the less important stuff. Give this method a try and see how much more you get done. Ever feel totally drained after a long week with no time for yourself? That's why self-care and hobbies are so important. Imagine taking a little time each day to do something just for you, whether it's reading a book, painting, doing yoga, or even gardening. These simple activities don't just help you unwind, they're like a recharge for your mental and physical health. For example, after a stressful day, you spend 30 minutes diving into your favorite book or trying out a new recipe. Instantly, you feel refreshed, the stress melts away, and you reconnect with yourself. These moments aren't just a break, they're what keep you balanced so you can keep moving forward with more energy and a clearer mind. So remember, self-care isn't a luxury, it's a must. Make time for yourself every day, and you'll feel the difference. So, what exactly is continuous learning? Basically, Like, it's the idea of always learning, in fact, always improving your skills and gaining new knowledge throughout your career. It's not like getting a degree once and then stopping. Instead, continuous learning helps you stay on top of changes in the workplace, like how AI is evolving so quickly these days. Think about it this way. Instead of spending years going back to school just to learn about AI, companies now encourage their employees to learn on the go. You can pick up new skills through short courses, in podcasts, or connecting with people who are already using this tech in real life. That way, you're not just staying updated, but you're also ready to tackle new challenges every day. But learning doesn't stop at the individual level. The most successful companies today are creating a culture of continuous learning, where employees share what they've learned and grow together. For example, when one coworker picks up a new skill, they share it with the team, and everyone benefits. But learning doesn't stop at the individual level. The most successful companies today are creating a culture of continuous learning, where employees share what they've learned and grow together. For example, when one coworker picks up a new skill, they share it with the team, and everyone benefits. In today's fast-paced business world, continuous learning isn't just a nice to have, it's essential if you want to keep growing and stay competitive. It's the key to building a strong future for your career. Wow, can you believe how much a few simple habits can change your life in just 1 week? From cold showers to ditching your phone in the morning, these small shifts can lead to big results. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, staying focused throughout the day, and ending it with a sense of calm. That's the power of taking control of your habits. Now, here's the thing. These changes don't just happen overnight. It's all about trying them out, to seeing what works for you and sticking with it. So, here's my challenge for you. Pick one of these habits, give it a go for a week, and watch what happens. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how much your mindset and energy can shift in just a short amount of time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on more tips that can transform your life. And hey, share this video with a friend who could use a little boost too. Let's spread the positivity and keep growing together. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to hear how these habits change your life. Drop a comment below and let me know which one you're trying first.